the granddaughter of the King of England. Princess Charlotte takes place prior to the anticipated event of which fairy tales are made. Queen Camilla was reportedly not pleased when she saw Princess Charlotte wearing Princess Diana's iconic tiara and it sparking major royal tension. Sources claim Camilla feels Charlotte is too young for such a historic piece, but others suspect the real issue runs much deeper. Is this about royal tradition, or is Diana's legacy still casting a long shadow? The late princess remains one of the most beloved figures in royal history, and every reminder of her reign seems to stir unease within the palace. Why is Charlotte caught in the middle of this royal drama? Let's break it all down. A grand heirloom for a young princess. Princess Charlotte is set to inherit Princess Diana's iconic Spencer Tiara, the dazzling headpiece her grandmother wore on her wedding day to Prince Charles. The decision made by Diana's family seems fitting. After all, Charlotte is Diana's only granddaughter. But there's just one problem. Queen Camilla reportedly isn't happy about it. Unlike other royal jewels, the Spencer Tiara isn't part of the crown's collection. It remains under the care of Diana's brother Earl Spencer at the family's Althorp Estate. The tiara has been passed down through generations, worn by Diana's sisters Lady Sarah and Lady Jane on their wedding days before Diana made it famous in 1981. Now, the Spencers intend for Charlotte to inherit this treasured heirloom when she's older, a decision that has reportedly stirred quiet but undeniable tension behind palace walls. At just 8 years old, Charlotte already knows about her grandmother Diana and has seen photos of her wearing the legendary tiara. Sources say she's excited about the idea of one day having a piece of her grandmother's legacy, especially since she loves playing dress-up with toy tiaras. But while her family is happy about this sentimental gesture, not everyone is thrilled about it. Reports suggest that Queen Camilla isn't entirely on board with the plan. Some insiders claim that she feels the tiara should remain within the Spencer family, or at least be shared among other relatives. Others believe this is just another example of Camilla being cautious when it comes to anything connected to Diana. Let's not forget Diana Charles, and Camilla's history is complicated, and Camilla has always been a sensitive topic when it comes to Diana's memory. But what really raises eyebrows is the double standard at play. Camilla has already worn multiple pieces of Diana's old jewelry in public, sparking backlash. Many have questioned why it's acceptable for Camilla to wear Diana's jewels, yet Charlotte receiving a tiara linked to her own grandmother causes such an issue. This jewelry drama is about more than just diamonds and pearls. It's a symbol of lingering tensions within the royal family. Diana's presence still looms large, and even though years have passed, the divisions remain. The double standard back in January 2022, Queen Camilla sparked outrage by repurposing one of Princess Diana's most iconic necklaces into a brooch. A bold move, absolutely, but considering their complicated history, it was a decision that instantly sent royal watchers into a frenzy. This wasn't just any piece of jewelry. The emerald and diamond necklace was originally gifted to Diana by the Queen Mother and became one of her signature looks, famously worn as a choker during a royal tour of Australia. But in a move that many saw as deliberate and provocative, Camilla transformed the necklace into a brooch, a decision that hit a nerve with the public. The tension surrounding this piece isn't just about diamonds and emeralds, it's about what it represents. Let's not forget Charles and Camilla's relationship began as an affair while he was married to Diana. Their history isn't just a footnote. It defined an era of royal scandal, shaping how the monarchy was perceived for decades. Even now, with Diana gone and Camilla officially queen, the comparisons haven't stopped. So when Camilla was seen wearing and altering Diana's jewelry, people were quick to call it out as disrespectful. Jewelry expert Maxwell Stone, from Stephen Stone. Jewelers explained to Express UK that while royal jewels are often passed down, this particular decision carried a heavy emotional weight. Why this piece? Why now? Those were the questions being asked across social media. The other woman. The relationship between Princess Diana and Camilla Parker Bowles was never simple, and let's just say it wasn't built on trust. Prince Charles conveniently left out one tiny detail when he first introduced his soon-to-be wife to Camilla the fact that he and Camilla had history, romantic history. According to The Duchess by Penny Junor, Diana only discovered the truth after she had already accepted Charles's proposal. Imagine finding out that the woman who's acting all friendly toward you used to date your fiancé and still had a hold on him. Awkward doesn't even begin to cover it. And then there was the infamous lunch, a meeting that should have been casual, but instead became a moment of realization for Diana. According to Diana, Her True Story by Andrew Morton, Camilla invited Diana to lunch while Charles was away on royal duties. On the surface, it seemed like an attempt to bond, but Diana quickly noticed something was off. Camilla kept talking about hunting, specifically asking if Diana would go hunting with Charles after they were married. Diana, who had zero interest in the sport, casually replied, "No," and that's when she caught a glimpse of pure relief on Camilla's face. That's when it clicked. This wasn't small talk. Camilla was staking her claim. Diana later admitted that Camilla had always been lurking in the background of her marriage, and her suspicions were right. The infamous love triangle wasn't just tabloid gossip. It was the defining drama of the royal family for decades. Princess with a heart of gold, even decades after her tragic passing in 1997. Princess Diana remains one of the most beloved figures in royal history. Why? Because she did things her way, even when it made the royal family uncomfortable. She wasn't just a princess, she was a mother, a humanitarian, and a true icon. Diana didn't just show up at events, smile for cameras, and leave. She connected with people. She hugged AIDS patients at a time when fear and misinformation surrounded the disease, proving that compassion was more powerful than stigma. She held the hands of leprosy patients, walked through minefields, and advocated for the most vulnerable. She changed the way royals engaged with the public, showing a human side that had never been seen before. Even in the early years of her marriage, Diana struggled with the immense pressure of royal life. She confided in Newfoundland's Premier Brian Peckford that adjusting to royal expectations was overwhelming. But instead of letting it break her, she found her purpose in charity work. By 1991, she had nearly 400 official engagements in a single year, a staggering number that reflected her deep commitment to using her platform for good. Her impact was so profound that Stephen Lee, leader of the UK Institute of Charity Fundraising Managers, called her the most significant charitable figure of the 20th century. Diana's ability to bring attention to overlooked health crises redefined what it meant to be a royal. She didn't just talk about change, she made it happen. Inspiration, or source of royal drama. Kate and Meghan are often compared to Diana not just for their grace and fashion sense, but for how they connect with the public. Like Diana, both women have used their roles to break royal barriers, bringing a more relatable and modern touch to the monarchy. Their charity work, their effortless way of engaging with everyday people. It's clear they both took inspiration from how Diana redefined royal duty. But with that inspiration comes tension, and nowhere is that more evident than in the battle over Diana's jewelry. Kate wears Diana's iconic blue sapphire engagement ring, a symbol of legacy and love. But other pieces from Diana's collection, including the Spencer Tiara, have sparked serious debate. Some argue that her jewelry should be reserved for her sons William and Harry and their children, while others believe that as royal heirlooms they should be passed through the monarchy without emotional attachment. The real controversy, Camilla wearing Diana's jewelry. Many see it as disrespectful, a blatant erasure of Diana's impact. Others insist it's simply royal tradition, where jewelry belongs to the crown, not individuals. But when Camilla steps out wearing pieces once adored by Diana, the divide becomes clear. Is this just royal protocol, or is it a quiet dismissal of Diana's influence? Crowns, conflicts, and controversy. The story behind why Kate couldn't wear Diana's wedding tiara on her big day in 2011 is more complicated than most people realize. While many assumed she'd honor Diana's legacy by wearing the iconic Spencer Tiara, the reality was that it was never an option. Unlike many royal jewels, the Spencer Tiara isn't part of the crown's collection. It belongs to Diana's birth family, the Spencers. Despite Kate marrying Diana's elder son, Prince William, the Spencer family made it clear that the tiara would stay with them. Even Princess Charlotte, Diana's only granddaughter, won't inherit it. Instead, it's expected to be passed down to one of Diana's nieces or cousins, keeping the legacy within the Spencer bloodline. But here's the real issue. This isn't just about jewelry, it's about what it represents. Diana's influence still looms large, and every decision about her legacy sparks controversy. That's why whenever Camilla gets involved in anything related to Diana, tensions explode. And here's the proof: Camilla's popularity problem is undeniable. A recent Daily Mail poll found that only 14% of people support calling her Queen Camilla. More than a third prefer the title Queen Consort, while nearly a quarter believe she shouldn't have any royal title at all. In fact, her previous title, Duchess of Cornwall, still polls better than her current one, and that says a lot. With only 14% of people fully embracing her, it's obvious that Camilla's struggle for acceptance is far from over. But why, after all these years, do people still have such a hard time accepting her as queen? From Duchess to Queen Camilla's unlikely journey, born in 1947 as Camilla Shand, she was raised between East Sussex and South Kensington, attending elite schools in England, Switzerland, and France. But while her background was privileged, it was her relationship with Prince Charles that made her infamous. Before and during both of their first marriages, the world watched one of the most controversial love triangles in royal history unfold. Camilla first married Andrew Parker Bowles in 1973, yet her connection with Charles never really ended. By 1995, she was divorced, and by 2005, she was Charles's wife. Their wedding at Windsor Guildhall, followed by a church service at St. George's Chapel, marked a moment that many thought would never happen. Then came September 8, 2022. Queen Elizabeth II passed away. Charles became King Charles III, and Camilla took on the title of Queen Consort. Less than a year later, on May 6, 2023, she was officially crowned alongside Charles at Westminster Abbey. But Camilla's story is more than just royal romance and scandal. Since 1994, she's built a public persona beyond her relationship with Charles, focusing on causes like osteoporosis, awareness, domestic abuse, support, literacy programs, animal welfare, and poverty relief. As queen, she now represents the monarchy at official events, patronizing numerous charities and advocating for critical social issues. Still, her transition from the other woman to queen has been anything but smooth. Public perception has remained divided, with many unable to forget her role in Diana's heartbreak. But despite the controversy, Camilla has cemented her place in royal history, even if not everyone is thrilled about it. Let's set the record straight on how Prince Charles and Camilla first met. It was 1971 at the home of their mutual friend, Lucia Santa Cruz, and from the moment they were introduced, they hit it off immediately. But here's the twist. Most royal insiders agree that Charles never had a real chance to marry Camilla back then. His cousin Patricia Knatchbull later admitted that the palace didn't think Camilla was fit for the role. Fast forward to February 10, 2005, and Charles and Camilla finally announced their engagement. The ring, a massive square-cut diamond, flanked by 3 smaller diamonds on each side, a stunning heirloom from Charles's grandmother, the Queen Mother. But here's where things got tricky. As the future Supreme Governor of the Church of England, Charles marrying a divorced woman was highly controversial. Still, they got the green light from the Queen, the government and the Church making their union official. Queen Elizabeth wasted no time showing the world that Camilla was here to stay. Within 2 years, she gave Camilla the Greville tiara, a stunning jewel from the Queen Mother's collection, a clear message that Camilla was officially part of the royal fold. But while Camilla's journey from controversial figure to queen has been heavily debated, the real royal intrigue now belongs to the younger generation, especially Princess Charlotte. So why is William and Kate's daughter suddenly the center of attention, the rising star of the royal family? Princess Charlotte entered the world on May 2 2015 at St. Mary's Hospital in London. And from the very beginning, she was no ordinary royal baby. Her birth was met with nationwide celebrations, gun salutes, landmarks glowing pink, and cheers from royal fans lining the streets. Just 2 days later, her name was announced. Charlotte Elizabeth Diana, a tribute to her grandfather, Charles, her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and of course, her late grandmother, Princess Diana. Her christening at St. Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham was a moment steeped in history. As a baby, Charlotte lived at Anmer Hall in Norfolk before the family moved to Kensington Palace in 2017. She first attended Wilcox Nursery School, then joined her older brother Prince George at Thomas's Battersea, where she was affectionately called Charlotte Cambridge. But in 2022, everything changed with the royal family shifting. William and Kate relocated their family to Adelaide Cottage in Windsor, and all 3 children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, transferred to Lambrook School in Berkshire. That same year, Queen Elizabeth passed away, and suddenly Charlotte was third in line to the throne. Despite William and Kate's efforts to give her a normal childhood, Charlotte has already taken on a public role. She attends royal events, meets diplomats, and is slowly learning the duties of a future monarch. But imagine being just 8 years old and knowing that one day you might be queen. That's Charlotte's reality. But beyond the glitz, there's something else. Charlotte has that same natural charm that made Diana beloved worldwide. She's confident, warm, and already showing signs of handling royal pressures with ease. But just like Diana, she's growing up in a family that can't seem to escape the drama, especially when it comes to Camilla and the ongoing tension over Diana's memory. The latest controversy: the Spencer Tiara. Will Charlotte get to wear her grandmother's iconic headpiece, or will Camilla stand in the way? And more importantly, can Camilla and William ever truly move past their complicated history? Tell us what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more royal updates. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos.